Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to another video. Thank you to all the people who subscribed, and if you're new here, feel free to join and take something positive away from it. Thank you for all the positive support and feedback, and yeah, so I just want to say that this has been a long journey. I made my YouTube video about a year ago, almost a year ago, and it's just been such a long journey, and there's been so many highs, so many lows, victories and failures and setbacks, great moments and very low moments for me. So to just stand here today and to look back where I was, 7, 8, 9 months ago, whatever it was, man, it went so quick. I feel like it was yesterday I just made my first video deciding to make this channel to help me have a purpose with this journey and to look forward to something and to spread that positivity with somebody else. And I'm so happy that me helping myself has helped you guys out. It's just amazing, and I've grown so much, learnt so much. It's hard because I have a lot of videos on my channel. I have a lot, and that's because I had just had so much time on my hands away from this stuff that I was using up all my energy, all my time on this YouTube channel. And in one way it was good, in one way it wasn't that good, because now I've learned that your time needs to be spent away from this stuff entirely. You keep talking about the subject, eventually it's going to consume your mind, and that's just something I learned, to preoccupy your mind with other things, and just to do the things that bring you life. And talking about NoFap, talking about semen retention, it's great, and there's a lot to be learned, there's a lot to be said, but I realized that I just kept talking about it, kept focusing on it. As you guys know, I slipped and I went down a very a bad route, and only now I'm coming out of that. So just a little backstory. I started off, this channel from a very dark spot in my life. So, I was heavily addicted to this stuff, heavily involved in this stuff, and it came to a point where I was having very negative thoughts, very uh, powerful thoughts, intense thoughts in a bad way. And this is when I knew that this stuff was poison. This stuff was going to literally kill you from the inside out. And if you look at the science, and if you guys have looked at Dr. Trish Lee, it's in my other video, I'd recommend you check her out. You can look at the neuroscience about this stuff. It actually kills you from the inside out. And basically, man, it was coming to a point where I was having self-harm and suicidal thoughts. Now look, I am not suicidal and I am not going to self-harm myself. But about 7 to 8 months ago, I was in this state of mind where I just couldn't stop, and I thought the only way I was going to get through this was through hurting myself, and that if this wasn't going to stop, then I was going to stop my life altogether. This is how bad and hopeless I'd become. So then I created this YouTube channel, and every single day that went past, I was getting more and more pure, more and more hopeful, more and more on top of everything. And it was just so amazing. I started getting support from people. I started getting, amazing comments and whatnot. And it just felt amazing that I was actually getting somewhere with this. And I was sharing that with other people I was in the clutches of this stuff, and I was slowly breaking free. And it was just a mercy. Every day that went past, that was a mercy from God, I used to say. I managed to hit, I think, 2 months or something, man. Almost 3 months. And it was just incredible of a ride. And after that, I then hit another block point, which happens, that I've learned that this is a journey. It's not a race. It's not a straightforward race, man. It's like a marathon. And basically, I hit another road wall only a few months ago, and I'm only recovering from it now. I slipped and I went back into the same ways, and it got very bad for me. And it's like an autopilot mode where you're just so numb and you're just so careless, you become unconscious and you go ahead with the habit. And it's just really bad, man. But I'm slowly picking myself up. I have been for the past month or so, and today I stand here with more knowledge, more awareness, and now I understand a bit more. But every time I fall, you got to learn more and keep going. You know, every time you make a mistake, you just have to get up and keep going. You know, the loss really is you just saying, you know, F this shit, continuing to go down that dark way. It isn't an easy thing. It's not an easy journey. It's not a perfect journey. It's not a straightforward journey. This is what I had to understand. And this is what I'm trying to help others understand. It's not a straightforward A to B journey. Some people say it is. You are really changing your brain and your mind and your body and your heart completely 180 degrees. And people think that's going to be a straightforward thing. Anyway, that was a bit of my backstory, man. Also, one thing I want to mention, I'm not a perfect person. I share my downfalls on my channel, my weak points on my channel. I share my failures on my channel. I'm not going to hide the fact that I'm a human being and I'm a man, and I am the son of Adam, peace be upon him, which means if my father failed and repented, and if he managed to get better, then I can as well. And now that we have so many trials around us, we have so many temptations around us, there's nothing to be ashamed of if you are falling. It's more to be ashamed that you're falling and you're not doing anything about it and you're not accepting it and you're not owning up to it. So you got to own up to the mistakes. And I'm telling you, man, I've made many mistakes, many setbacks. But the one thing I learned is you have to keep looking and keep going forward and keep finding another way, keep finding another way. That is this journey. As soon as you stop giving this journey effort, then that is the end. And, you know, I am close to my faith, but I'm not as close to my faith as I would like to be. And I'm not as close to my faith as I should be. But I do believe that God is a very powerful point for me coming back from this crap, and I also have to do my part as well, because you know in my book we believe that God doesn't change your condition until you change the condition yourself. So it's all about changing your place and where you are in your mind and doing different things. I just want to say thank you to all the positive people who have stuck by me and helped me get through this journey. It's just been amazing. And for those of you who have been on this journey yourselves, you understand how it is, and I really appreciate that sympathy. So this has been a pretty long video, probably the longest in a long time. If you've listened to the very end, I appreciate that very much. And I just want to say to all the men on my channel, stay tuned for a new series. I'll be making a second video today. I want you guys to stay tuned for that. And to all the women, I hope you guys benefit in some way, shape or form. But I hope this was not that long, and thank you for listening this far, and I hope you guys take care. Thank you guys once again. Bye.